Hello there again, everybody. Big Polly coming to you. It's Baltimore traveling to Cincinnati in HTFL action. And as soon as I figure out what to do here, had a couple of snafus. We did this game a couple of times already, but about at halftime. Each time we had to abort, so we'll try to do it right the third time here. Baltimore. This team's going to be a combination of Colts and Ravens players. They've been to 3 Super Bowls collectively. Cincinnati, always a contending team throughout their 52-year history. Been to a couple of Super Bowls, lost to San Francisco each time. So we'll get this game started. And if you're looking to find out the rules and regulations, the ground rules of HTFL, if you will, here's a video to explain it. It's Baltimore, it's Cincinnati, Johnny Unitas against Kenny Anderson. A whole bunch of players. Lewis back at his 5. Good return. Pick up 26 yards. Ball to 31. 1st and 10. Will set the offense for Baltimore for you. Lewis, Washington, Berry, Alexander, Heap, Unitas, Odkin, Yanka, Curry, Barwigen, and Vogel. Unitas to Heap, a pickup of 20 yards, tackled by Casanova. The defense for Cincinnati: Smith, Dunlop, Atkins, Reed, Spikes, Leclerc, Burfict, Parrish, Riley, Casanova, and Nelson. 1st and 10, ball already in Cincinnati territory at the 49. Joe Washington picks up 16 yards out of Oklahoma. Played for the Colts and the Redskins. Ball to 33, 1st and 10. Ravens on the move. Washington sweep left, knocked out by Smith. Pickup of 6, ball to 27, 1st and 10. I'm sorry, that was a 2nd and 4 play. And doesn't matter because Washington catches a pass out of the backfield, picks up 16 yards, 1st and 10, ball at the 11. Touchdown. Unitas to Heap. The extra point try is good. 7-0. Ravens lead the Bengals. 11:39 left first quarter. Yeast back for the Bengals. And that's going to be a touchback. Should point out the weather. 71 degrees and clear. A little bit of a wind. 0 to 10 miles an hour. Cincinnati will be throwing into that wind in the first quarter. We're going to give it to Dillon on an off-tackle right play. Home team is always controlled by me when I do these games, and the away team, the computer runs that. 2nd and 10, Three wide receivers. Collinsworth, medium slant. Incomplete pass. Pass might have been caught by Collinsworth. Challenge the ruling of an incomplete pass. We'll challenge
Upon
it.
further review, the ball was secured before it hit the ground. The pass is complete. No timeout will be charged.
And there you go. Cincinnati uses their only timeout, their only challenge of the game in HTFL play. Each team gets one timeout, as the video you saw earlier signified. Pete Johnson, screen pass. Oh, penalty.
False start. Offense. Number 84, 5-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
5 yards, first down. 15. Dillon, off tackle right. Nice pickup there, 11 yards. Second and 4 at 38. We'll give it to Hushmanzada. Slant. Anderson scrambles, finds a first down. Pickup of 7. Ball to 45 for a first and 10. And it's going to be Corey Dillon, trap right. Picks up 2 yards. Donovan tackles him. Art Donovan, the Bob Uecker of football. Second and 8. Ball to 47. We will go Ross. Short cross. Incomplete. Third and 8. Green. Medium slant. Hendricks. Teddy Hendricks. Got to him. Dillon was injured on the play, probably trying to pick up a block. His return is probable. 4th and 11 now for Cincinnati. They will punt with Pat McAnally. Pat McAnally's kick goes to the 10, rolls dead. Lewis signaled for a fair catch and then just let it roll. Unitas back in business, 1st and 10 at their own 10. And a fumble, Cincinnati's got it. LeClaire forced Joe Washington to fumble. And now the Bengals in business. Rudy Johnson has now joined Pete Johnson in the backfield, so you got a whole lot of Johnson in Cincinnati right now. And Hushmanzada, short slant. Pass incomplete. Rudy Johnson, short pass. Anderson scrambles and finds the end zone. Touchdown Bengals. Extra point to tie the game is good. 7-7. Kick deep. Lewis back by his goal line. 35-yard return. 1st and 10 at the 35 for Baltimore. Here we go. Screen to Washington. 7 yards. 2nd and 3. Ball at the 42. See what happens here. Joe Washington breaks loose for 21 yards. Sweep to the right. Casanova spun him down. Ball to 37, 1st and 10. Baltimore again threatening. Long pass caught by Raymond Berry. 25-yard pickup. Ball to 15. Sorry, make that the 12-yard line. And it's going to be 1st and 10. United's getting hot. Touchdown Berry, and what a start for Johnny U. 7 for 7, 107 yards, 2 touchdowns. Here comes the extra point to make it 14-7. It's good. Cincinnati now. We'll have to answer that one quickly, and the kickoff is a touchback. 1st and 10 at the 20. Rudy Johnson, trap right. No gain. Collinsworth, medium slant. Incomplete. Ross, medium out. That one was caught. Pick up a 16. And they'll go to Pete Johnson on a screen pass. Baltimore showing blitz, and that might work to Cincinnati's favor. Incomplete pass. 3:06 left first quarter. As we rapidly try to move through this game, A.J. Green slant play. Fumble. Baltimore has it. McAllister. Baltimore will set up shop at the 43 of Cincinnati, leading 14-7. Johnny Unitas with the hot hand so far. They throw to him again. That's Heap again, 16-yard pickup. Heap now with 3 catches for 47 yards. Let's take a look at Todd Heap real fast. Out of Arizona State, 6'5", 252. Played with the Ravens. So a Colt threw to a Raven there. And this game keeps going the way it does. Baltimore might be saying never more to Cincinnati, although they will play each other once more this season, this HTFL season. Each team plays 16 games. Bolt 27 first and 10. Pickup of 4 yards for Lewis, Jamal Lewis, perfect on the tackle. It's going to be 2nd and 6 at the 23. An incomplete pass. Alexander was the intended receiver. Good coverage by Parrish. 3rd and 6, 23-yard line. Touchdown. Lewis on a screen pass. When you're hot, you're hot. And right now, Johnny Unitas red hot. 3 touchdown passes, 9 out of 10, 146 yards. The extra point to make it 21-7. It's good. Minute and 2 left. First quarter, 21-7. Touchback on the kickoff. We're going to give it to Dillon on a screen pass. And that's good for 11 yards. Johnson, short pass. Saying
Encroachment defense. Number 70, 5-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
5-yard penalty will be 1st and 5. Cincinnati saying, well, Baltimore, if you can throw the ball successfully, so can we, even with the wind in our faces. Screen pass, Pete Johnson. Penalty.
Roughing the passer. Defense. Number 92, 15-yard penalty. Automatic. First down.
15-yard penalty for Nagata. And with that, you have a 1st and 10. Last play of the half coming up. Hujmanzada on a slant. Good for 14. Keane on the tackle. Start the second quarter now. Cincinnati with a wind advantage, but they trail by 14, 21-7. Off tackle right, Corey Dillon. First down, pickup of 12. Volk on the tackle for Baltimore. Cincinnati going back to three wide receivers. A.J. Green, medium out, medium hitch. Touchdown. And we got a shootout on our hands. It's the 5th touchdown in the last quarter and change. Here's the extra point by Graham. Shane Graham puts it through. 21-14 your score. Now Baltimore about to get the kickoff back. Here's Lewis. Pickup of 20 on the return from the 1 to the 21. Baltimore with it now. Dunlop on the tackle as Washington fights. Tries the right side for no yards as Cincinnati was blitzing. 2nd and 10. Penalty.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense. Number 94, 5-yard penalty. Repeat, 2nd down.
Okay, so 2nd and 5 now at the 26 for Baltimore. No gain. Lenny Moore entering the game for the Ravens. He played for the Colts back when they were in Baltimore, and he is a very talented running back / wide receiver, as you see there. He's number 24, and he's up top right now, being guarded by number 33, David Fulcher. 3rd and 5. We'll call a play for the defense. Nickel pass zone. Pickup of 10, first down. Unitas to Heap. It gives Heap 4 catches for 57 yards. Unitas still red hot, 10 for 11, 156 for 3 touchdowns. 1st and 10, ball at the 36. 4-yard pickup for Washington. Dunlop on the tackle. 2nd and 6 at the 40. Washington screen pass, but LeClaire stuffed it. Loss of a yard. 3rd down and 7 at the 39. Will go dime zone pass. Lewis wide open. 1st down. Pickup of 8. Typical Johnny U. If you need 7 yards, he'll get you 8. 1st and 10. Ball at the 47. Washington left side. 10 yards. 1st down. And that'll be another 1st down at the 43 of Cincinnati. Lewis, counter handoff, trap left, pickup of 3. Smith on the tackles. Ball at the 40, 2nd and 7. Lewis, soft tackle right, Dunlop on the tackle again, 5-yard pickup. 3rd and 2. I think they'll give it to Lewis yet again. They do not. Throw, caught, Barry, 21 yards, and it's now 1st and 10 at the 14 of Cincinnati. Lewis up the middle, pickup of 4, Reed makes the tackle. 2nd down. Incomplete pass, as this one looks like it was knocked down at the line by Dunlop. Let's take a look at Dunlop. He's out of Florida, played more recent player from the Bengals. 6'6", 290 defensive end. 3rd and 6. What do you do here if you're Cincinnati? Play a short zone nickel pass. Incomplete. Unitas was looking for Heap. Casanova deflected it. Here's the kick. Good. 24-14. Cincinnati gets it back. Probably glad to hold Baltimore to a field goal, but this kick's going to go way over the goal line. Touchback. Johnson, screen pass. Short pass, we'll say. Meant to throw. Meant to have a screen pass, but this works good too. Pickup of 7. Dillon, off tackle right. Nagata on the tackle, no gain. 5:08 left. 24-14. On a 3rd and 3, it's going to be a draw play to Dillon. Doesn't work. Lewis snuffed it out. No gain. And with that, Cincinnati's going to punt. Here's McAnally. 52-yard punt. Return of 9 yards. Baltimore starting at their own 30. They're up by 10. Johnny U still with a hot hand. 13 out of 16, 184 yards. Pitch to Lewis, and Lewis has running room. Pickup of 30 yards. So he gets it on a toss, runs up the left side, and now they are already in the Cincinnati territory at the 40, 1st and 10. Injury to Reed, as Unitas tried to throw a dump pass to Washington, incomplete. Toe injury, but they say he will remain in the game. 2nd and 10, ball at the 40. Incomplete pass. Barry, double covered, incomplete. 3rd and 10. Incomplete. 4th and 10. Watch for a fake punt here. And that goes out of bounds at the 8-yard line. 2:32 left, opening half. We're going to go to Dillon, off tackle right. No gain. And Cincinnati content to let it run to the 2-minute warning, which they do. They're trailing 24-14. Chris Collinsworth, medium out. Anderson runs, picks up the 1st down. They have all 3 timeouts left, as does Baltimore, but they're not going to use one here. They're going to go medium slant, right back to Chris. Caught again, 25 yards. Now they'll burn a timeout. Ball to 24, first and 10. I'm sorry, ball to 45, first and 10. Corey Dillon, screen pass. That's an incompleter. And that'll bring up second and 10. Hendricks, the Mad Stork, who once held the safety record career-wise in the NFL with 4. Going to be 3 wide receivers for Cincinnati. Short, motion formation, green, medium slant. And it's there. A.J. Green, 14-yard pickup, first and 10, 1:10 left. They will go no huddle. They will go medium pass to Hushmanzada. Nice scramble for Kenny Anderson, 21 yards. Keen on the tackle. 43 seconds left. They're still going to go no huddle. They're going to go a short out to Dan Ross. Incomplete. That stops it with 24 as ticks on the clock. Hushmanzada, short slant. That's there. And now they got to use a timeout, which they will. 14 seconds to go. First and goal. And we're going to go green, short hitch. They don't get, if it's stopped in the field of play and they don't get a touchdown, they'll kick a field goal here anyway, and then they still have 1 timeout. Not there. Incomplete. Perhaps time for one more play. Dillon, short pass. Gain of 4 yards to Collinsworth. He's at the 2, and they will quickly call a timeout. Run the clock down to 1 second, actually. Field goal try for Grant to cut this to a 24-17 lead. Are you sure? I am sure.
Encroachment, defense. Repeat, third down.
Donovan gets called for offsides. Doesn't make a difference to the overall scheme of things. Grant's going to kick a field goal. And it's good. Halftime, score. Baltimore 24, the Bengals 17. Okay, folks, back for the second half. That halftime break brought to you by Raisinets, because that's the candy I'm having while I take a little break. It's 24-17. Cincinnati is going to get the ball back. Start the second half. Yeast back for the Bengals. And that's going to be returned, even though it's 2 yards deep. I only got it out past the 20,
team.
But a holding call. Smith, 8-yard penalty, so it's going to be first and 10 for the Bengals at their own 8. Take no chances, run it with Corey Dillon. Corey Dillon, who went on to play for the Patriots a little later in his career, picks up 4 yards on a trap right. Nagata knocks him down at the 11. Rudy Johnson on a screen pass, please. And a nice screen pass it was, 21 yards. Volk knocks him down at the 32. Let's take a look at Pete Johnson real fast out of Ohio State. Played for the Bengals teams of the late 70s, early 80s. Was on one of those Super Bowl teams that I know of, at least. The team that went to Super Bowl 16 and lost 26-21 to the 49ers. Hushmanzada, short slant. That time, they dump it off to Corey Dillon. He picks up 6. Second down and 4. Johnson, dive. Well, that time, as I continue to chew on my Raisinets, so if my voice sounds a little garbled, I apologize. Hendricks on the tackle, the Mad Stork. 3rd and 3. 3 wide receivers. Slant play to Ross. Cincinnati having success with the passing game as Kenny Anderson has come around 175 yards, 13 out of 20, 301 expended on this drive, 5 plays so far for 40 yards. This will be the 6th play coming up. It'll be a slant to Hujmanzada. They stay in the 3 wide receiver formation. It's caught. Ball at the 47. Pick up a 6. Trap to Corey Dillon. Again, my apologies for eating while I'm doing this. Like I said, this is the 3rd take I have had of this game. Game made an error the first time I did it. I made an error the second time I did it because I didn't didn't capture the screen. I was just capturing myself calling the action. So apologies for that, but you wouldn't have known had I not mentioned it. Pickup of 7. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Cincinnati. Screen pass to Pete Johnson. I once had to call a touchdown when I did public address announcing back at Largo High School, and I did some Pee Wee games. And one day I was filling in for somebody doing the Pee Wee games at Clearwater, and I called a touchdown with a hamburger in my mouth. Interesting. Anyway, on that play, it was screened to Pete Johnson. Rudy Johnson is the backup running back on the Cincinnati squad. That was for 14 yards. Off tackle right. Corey Dillon. Ross injured on the play. Dillon picked up 7 yards. He'll be out of the game. Bob Trumpy will come in to replace him at tight end. Bob Trumpy, better known as a commentator after his playing days were over for NBC for many years. And with that, the ball's going to be at the 19, a 2nd and 3. Straight ahead, Corey Dillon. Up the middle, nothing there. Art Donovan makes the tackle. 3rd down and 3. Motion formation, short pass. Hujmanzada. Pass is caught, but there's a penalty. Hold on.
Offsides. Defense. Number 76.
Oh, that'll be
5-yard
declined.
penalty.
Big Daddy Lipscomb got caught offside, so the Bengals had a free play. Bengals marching down the field, knocking on the door, looking for a tie game. We're going to give it to Pete Johnson on a dive. Nothing there. Cincinnati, 19 carries, 101 yards as a team, rushing the ball. Corey Dillon's got most of that with 43 yards. Well, that doesn't make sense. Let's see. Oh well. Kenny Anderson has scrambled 5 times for 57 yards for Cincinnati. He is the rushing leader right now. Ball at the 8. Bob Trumpy, short hitch. Touchdown. Bob Trumpy makes this a 24-23 game. Here's the extra point. Good. 24 all. So Baltimore gets the ball back on the kickoff. Here's Lewis. Actually, nope. It's going to be a touchback. Unitas 1st and 10 at his own 20. One play and they score. Yes way. Alexander goes coast to coast, a touchdown of 80 yards. Here comes the point after. It's good. And just like that, 31-24. Back to Cincinnati we go. Here's Yeast. And he's going to down it. So Cincinnati, if their offense was tired, well, too bad. You're going to go right back on the field. Here's Corey Dillon. And Dillon with 13 yards on the right side, tackled by Volk. 3 wide receivers, motion formation, medium pass, A.J. Green. They're showing blitz. Not there.
Pass interference.
But a
Defense.
pass interference call.
Number 47. Automatic. First down.
1st and 10. The Cincinnati 49ers, they try to come right back. Slant to Green.
Pass interference.
Yes.
Defense. Number 21. 15-yard penalty. Automatic. First down.
And McAllister gets called for a pass interference. So Cincinnati moving the ball nicely. Bob Trumpy, medium cross. Okay, 19-yard pickup there. Reed on the tackle. We'll go to a base formation. And a screen pass to Pete Johnson. Pay dirt. And once again, the Bengals cut it to a point. Point after try. Good. We have a third of the way left to go in this game, and it's a shootout, 31 apiece. Baltimore gets it on the kickoff, and that's going to be a touchback. Let's take a look at Unitas real fast. 14 for 20, 264 yards, 4 touchdowns. We'll look at his card. He's out of Louisville. Played defensive back at Louisville, too. That's back in an era where a lot of players played both ways, like just after World War II. Okay, 1st and 10 at the 20. And Lewis has been injured. And that's going to bring Ray Rice in the game, the very controversial Ray Rice. 6-yard pickup for Lewis. And we'll see what Baltimore can do now. 31 all tie. Rice gets the ball, a pickup of 2. They go right to him. 3rd and 2 now. Tight man pass.
Holding offense. Number 72, 10-yard penalty.
Momentum shifting to Cincinnati. Here's the punt. And it's Yeast. And that's a pickup of 3. Ball to 27 for a 1st and 10. We're going to go screen to Pete Johnson again. Incomplete pass. Keene out of the game for Baltimore. Stukes will replace him. 3 wide receivers for Cincinnati on the 2nd and 10 play. A slant to Green. Volk has now been injured. He will remain in the game. Pickup of 19 on the slant. Anderson to Green. Green now has 4 catches for 62. We'll look at him real fast. He's out of Georgia. And there you go. Dillon off tackle right. They're showing blitz, so we'll go to Pete Johnson on the screen. Incomplete. Trumpy, short out. Caught. Just short of the 1st. Into Baltimore territory. Kenny Anderson, quarterback sneak. 1st down, just barely. Nagata on the tackle. Pete Johnson, trap left. Good for 2 yards. Chris Collinsworth, medium out. Drop the
Personal
pass,
foul.
but
Defense. Number 83,
Hendricks,
15-yard penalty. Automatic. 1st down.
Gets a little fresh, kind of like Joe Biden when he was vice president, and probably before then too. And that's a 1st down. Ball to 27. Dillon, off tackle right. No gain. 2nd down and 10. 3 wide receivers. A.J. Green, medium out. And that goes to the 16, a pickup of 11 yards. Got a couple of gunslingers here doing battle. And that'll be the end of the 3rd quarter. We are dead even at 31 all. Starting the 4th quarter, Johnson, screen. Play has been working so well for the Bengals, and it works well again. Pickup of 8 yards. 2nd down and 2. How about a play-action short pass to Mr. Bob Trumpy? Tipped away and incompleted. 3rd down 2. Dylan, trap right. Try for the 1st down, don't get it. Only picked up 1 yard, they needed 2. So Graham comes on to attempt a field goal from 24 yards out, this to give them the lead. They got it. Just starting the 4th quarter, 34-31. Here's the kickoff. It's back to Baltimore. Lewis with it. Imagine this is another Lewis. And Lewis with a lot of room. Let's just check Baltimore out and just show you if I can, show you who the Lewis is, who has been playing so well. Well, I can't do it that way. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Let me just show you Mr. Lewis real fast and show you that there are 2 Lewises, I think. That's Jermaine Lewis has been returning all those kicks and punts very well, and he's out of Maryland. And right now, since Baltimore, the Ravens, in business, trailing by 3 at the 26. First fumble. Unitas got it back somehow. Bounced right back to him. A loss of a yard. Going to be 2nd down and 11 at the 27. We're down to 13:04 left in regulation time. Screen pass to Washington. Tackled by Spikes at the 15. 1st down, gain of 12. Baltimore driving. And that's Lewis again. And he's tackled by a perfect. Jamal Lewis back in the game. 8 carries, I should say, 55 yards. 2 catches, 31 yards. 2nd and 7 for the Ravens. I nearly said Colts again. At the Bengal 12. Touchdown. Unitas with his 5th touchdown of the day. This Jamal Lewis, and the Ravens lead again. Kick is good. 38-34. Cincinnati gets the ball back, and it's a touchback on the kickoff. Hugh Manzada, medium slant. Good for 17. And that puts Kenny Anderson over 300 yards on the day at 315. Cincinnati playing into the wind a little bit, a light breeze. Green, medium out. Incomplete. We'll go Johnson, screen pass. Good for 18 yards. Johnny Keene injured. I don't know if it was Johnny Keene, but the last name of Keene. Stukes will come back into the game again. 3 wide receivers. Trumpy, slant pass. Good for 10 yards, just about, short by a few inches. And it's now going to be Dylan. No, we're going to go Hugh Manzada, play action, long fly. Oh, Hugh Manzada was a few yards away from that. 3rd and inches, double tight end, inside run to Pete Johnson. Heavy blitz. They get the first. AJ Green, medium out. 1st and 10. Incomplete. They have had great success throwing the ball, so they're going to keep at it. Medium slant to Hugh Manzada. 1st down. 15-yard pickup. Ball now at the 19 of Baltimore. Off tackle right, Corey Dillon. Pickup of 8. Play action again, Hugh Manzada. Stay with the hot hand. Incomplete. 3rd and 2. Three wide receivers, man in motion. Collinsworth, short out. Anderson scrambles up the middle, and the Bengals retake the lead. Extra point, good. With 6:14 left to go in regulation time, Cincinnati 41, Baltimore 38. Another shootout here in the HTFL. Jermaine Lewis back for the kickoff. Goes to him, and he gets it
illegal
out
block
to the
receiving
21.
team.
But Ray Lewis is called for an illegal block, and that's going to back him up to the 5. The Ravens, Unitas, has work to do. And this is an end around a Heap, and Heap picks up 31 yards on a run. The big plays just keep coming, folks. 5:44 left, 1st and 10, Baltimore at the 36. And that's 21 more for Todd Heap, this time via the catching route. Casanova on the tackle, and that puts Unitas over 300 yards on the day. 1st and 10, Ravens, Bengal 43. 3-yard loss for Joe Washington. 2nd and 13, ball at the 46. We're under 5 minutes to go. 6-yard pickup. Heap with another catch, and that gives him 6 catches on the day for 84 yards to go with his one run for 31 yards. Ball at the 40. It's now a 3rd and 7, so I got to call a play here for Cincinnati. We're going to go, looks like nickel pass zone. Baltimore in a no huddle. 1st down. And that is good for 14 yards as Lewis comes out of the backfield and gets spun down at the 26. Parrish on the tackle for Cincinnati. 3:55 left. Ball to 26. 1st and 10. Lewis up the middle 4 yards. LeClaire on the tackle. Ball to 22. 2nd and 6. Caught. Touchdown, Todd Heap. That puts him over 100 yards catching on the day. And that's his 2nd touchdown. Unitas' 6th TD throw of the day. One-man wrecking machine is Johnny Unitas. And let's not underestimate him playing with a whole bunch of younger talent out there. Unitas, his card is from 1961. And he's hanging with players a lot more recent than he is in this shootout with Cincinnati. And now Baltimore has retook the lead, 44-41. A critical extra point here. Good. Tucker with the conversion. It's now 45-41, so Cincinnati will need a touchdown to take the lead. A field goal will not be enough. Here's Yeast on the return, but there's not going to be a return because the ball goes in the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 at the 20. I think you're going to see a little sense of urgency here from the Bengals. Medium pass. Hujmanzada. Incomplete pass. Dillon hurt on the play. Looks like he banged up his ribs. Rudy Johnson will go in. So in the base offense, you're going to have 2 Johnsons in the backfield for Cincinnati. Johnson and Johnson. A couple of Johnsons. 1st and 10. Make that 2nd and 10 now. Bob Trumpy, medium slant. Not there. Motion play, medium pass. We will go to A.J. Green. Baltimore will blitz.
Pass
Incomplete.
interference. Defense. Number 21.
New life
automatic.
for the Bengals on a pass
1st
interference. And it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 34. How about a short out to A.J. Green? Caught for 6 yards. And they knock him out of bounds. That stops the clock at 2:40. Chris Collinsworth, slant pass. Not there. Now 3rd and 4. Rudy Johnson, screen pass. Gain of 7. 1st down. We'll call one more play before the 2-minute warning, or attempt to. Medium out, complete. A.J. Green, 13 yards. 2-minute warning, 45-41, Baltimore. 1:57 left. Bengals with all three of their timeouts that they could use. Medium hitch, Huzmanzada. And he catches it for 9. Quickly to the line goes Cincinnati. Huzmanzada now 6 catches for 80 yards. A.J. Green, medium out. Penalty.
False start. Offense. Number 65, 5-yard penalty.
Steinbach turns that 2nd and 1 into a 2nd and 6. Will go Collinsworth. Short slant. 12-yard gain. And now Collinsworth goes over the 400-yard passing mark today. 32 out of 49. So he's had quite a day today. Clock will run. They don't want to use a timeout just yet. Screen to Rudy Johnson. Crowd chanting, Rudy, Rudy, Rudy. Screen, but only for a yard. And now Cincinnati will burn a timeout with 1:18 to go. Collinsworth, medium out. Caught. Touchdown. Quite a game here, folks. Chris Collinsworth with the touchdown, but Baltimore will still have time. Extra point is up and good. Cincinnati 48, Baltimore 45. Here's the kick. Jermaine Lewis out to the 27. Entering the game, Lydell Mitchell and Roger Carr, 2 stalwart players for Baltimore's Colts in the 70s. Ball 27, 1st and 10. Cincinnati's going to play a lot of prevent. Intercepted by Nelson. Reggie Nelson. Fine time to get your first interception of the year, Reggie. We've had over 1,000 yards of offense in this game now. 563 Cincinnati, 484 Baltimore. Now, the Ravens still have all 3 of their timeouts here, so Dylan's just going to go dive up the middle. Pick up of 3. Baltimore burns their first timeout. 2 tight end formation. We're going to play it safe. Hope for no fumble. Corey Dillon off tackle right. No gain. Baltimore calls timeout number 2. They have 1 left. Rudy Johnson. Trap right. Only 2 yards, but the purpose really wasn't to get a first down. The purpose was for Baltimore to expend all their timeouts, which they have now done. 30 seconds left. A 4th and 5. Ball at the 47. Cincinnati will punt and hope it doesn't get blocked. Here's McAnally. And it's down at the 3. So if you're Cincinnati, you move your defense all the way to Cleveland for these next few plays. 3-1 quarter, prevent, deep zone. Pass is intercepted. Ashley Ambrose. And that'll do it. 9 seconds left. Take a knee, Kenny Anderson, and enjoy the win. And that's it, folks. Your final score, Cincinnati 48, and they needed each and every point. Baltimore 45. And there you see it, folks. The scoring summary, about as long as the phone book in Kearney, Nebraska. And as this was a back-and-forth game, the biggest lead was held by Baltimore late in the first quarter. For 2 minutes and 4 seconds. It was 21-7, and they battled back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and this one wound up being a win for the Bengals, 48-45. So they will take temporary lead in the lower North Division. Baltimore will fall to the cellar at 0-1. We have Cleveland and Pittsburgh coming up in a later game. And then the next few games will Tennessee and Indianapolis. We'll see Steve McNair against Peyton Manning, Houston and New Orleans. And then we get to the business end of the week with the last game, New York and New England, two teams heavily favored to be contenders. And they're stuck in the same Upper East Division, so that ought to be good. So that was a barn burner, huh? Like I said, that was the third time I had tried to play that game. I had a couple of abortive efforts early on, as you could see. I started when I started. It was nice and light out, and now darkness is rolling in here in Florida, where I do these games from. Hope you all enjoyed it. Good game today. We've had a lot of good games in the HTFL so far, so I hope you're enjoying watching them on YouTube as much as I am having fun producing them. And with that, I will bid you all adieu. Hope you are all well and safe, and I will be around tomorrow to do another game. So bye bye for now, and take care, everybody.